Ask a Bobath Tutor. The question we have today is, why is shortening in the ring and little fingers seen more frequently than the other fingers in stroke? And the second part of the question is there a neurophysiological reason for this? Regarding the patterning and flexion in the fingers, my consideration and my thoughts would relate to the flexor pattern in the upper limb post-stroke. The flexor pattern involves adduction and flexion in the shoulder girdle, elbow flexion, pronation and ulnar deviation with wrist flexion more distally, and the pattern through the wrist can then pull the fingers into flexion, and the level of ulnar deviation and wrist flexion can bias it towards the little finger and ring finger being disproportionately involved. But you also see the other fingers involved, and the thumb can get pulled across as well into the flex pattern. If then it is postured there, the adaptive changes that can involve the hypothenar eminence, and you can involve the flexor retinaculum and the ulnar border and the palmaris brevis. These can then further pull the little finger and the ring finger into flex pattern. Regarding the neurophysiological reasons, I would consider the lateral and medial descending pathways. The lateral descending pathway is the corticospinal system, and damage to the corticospinal system would impact on your level of voluntary movement and ability to access selective movement in your arm. The medial systems involve the anticipatory component of the reticulospinal system and the more feedback component of the vestibulospinal system. An unmodulated reticulospinal system can give you unmodulated anti-gravity activity, which is flexion. That flexion patterning can be reinforced by the vestibulospinal system, which again is a response to instability, which can give you an unmodulated flexor drive.